live from London town. Good morning and good evening, people in the US. 8 a.m. here in London, innit? It's London, innit? Oi! Go on, lad. Little later than I wanted, was setting everything up. Good to see you. Happy to be here. Wanted my setup here in the London hotel to be good. Is the quality good? Is the connection good? Are we lagging at all? Not the best setup of all time, but I'm gonna make do with what I can on this mobile thing. But it looks good, right? What do you mean I'm broke? What up? Love speech, long of love speech. Happy to see ya. There he is. We're good. You're here. We're in here. Okay, this is wonky. My second monitor is doo-doo. The hoodie's tough. Yeah, this is Warner's merch. It's not my merch. Warner's here. Kozu's here. Everything looks good to me, huh? Everything looks good to me. Here in Kensington. We're here in... Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know if I should have said that. But, yeah, everyone's saying, like... Aiden hospitalized. What's wrong with him? Yeah, here with Warner and Kozu. I think Sonny's pulling up tomorrow or later tonight. I have a stream with Aki Ayman later tonight. I'm going to be doing a podcast with Dilly Hussein. Should be linking up with Muhammad Ajab tomorrow. Don't get shanked. But is the connections good and everything? So we have a big show. Lots to get into. We had a new Netflix trailer for the Manosphere documentary by Louis Theroux, or as Ed Matt said, he said, Louis Theroux. They just released a new trailer. I saw Nick said some things about Islam and Christianity in America. But we're here in Londonistan. Make the chat smaller? Looks fine to me. Well, we're just talking to the chat right now, doing a quick roll call. Ideally, I didn't want to be sparking this late at night for you guys in the US. I don't know where you guys are. Where are you guys right now? Mashallah, Londonistan. Mashallah. Yes. Fasting was a lot of travel. I almost didn't even make it on the flight. We missed our original flight, but luckily there was one an hour after, because when you go to the UK now, you need something called an ETA. Not Jason the Ween. What's your ETA? You need to sign some weird visa. And I'm in the airport. I didn't know that. I didn't know this is like a new thing that they just started. And one of the questions on the ETA is, well, one, have you ever been convicted of a felony or a violent crime? Obviously, no. Obviously, no. The second question is, have you ever been accused of being part of an extremist group? Fa, fa, fa. I don't have my soundboard. I'm going to have to just do it. Doom. Have you ever been accused of being part of an extremist group? Obviously, no. I'm not part of an extremist group, but yeah, you guys are laughing. And so Kozu's ETA verified right away. Warner's ETA verified right away. Mine did not. And so I'm standing around there, and if you have to get on a flight international, you guys know that you have to check in at least 1 hour before the flight, or else it doesn't let you go. So I'm standing around and waiting, I'm refreshing, and I see them go through, and I'm in there, and I feel like a complete goy. Because one, the first ETA website was a scam. They scammed me for 100 quid. 100 pounds went to some random website. And I asked the people in the airport, like, what's this? They're like, oh yeah, you just got scammed. They're like, thanks for helping. They're like chit-chatting. Then the second one I submit, and it's literally like towards the countdown, and it's not going through. And I'm like, I'm in the airport. I'm thinking like, am I going to have to leave? Where am I going to go? And I'm like, is this because of the club cost situation? Because I did hear from some people that I shouldn't travel to England. I know that they have really heavy free speech laws. So if my humor gets a little bit more relaxed over here, it's because their hate speech stuff and everything, they are like knocking on people's doors. The same way the Miami mayor is knocking on people's doors for saying anti-Semitic things. They do that in the UK. So we're going to love London. Shout out to the Queen. She passed away or something. Shout out to Prince Andrew. I think he's vindicated. I don't think that whole Epstein situation with Prince Andrew, I think he's innocent. Prince Andrew didn't do it. Free Prince Andrew. He didn't do it. The Matrix attacked him. It's not his fault. Shout out to England. Keir Starmer. Just here for Ramadan for a little bit. Who should I collab with? You guys are saying a lot of normie stuff. My team's texting me. I've got tech teams in the UK. I've got tech teams in London. I don't. I haven't been back in London in about a year. It's nice here. I did post a picture from, well, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, but yeah, we have some good stuff out here. I'm thinking, the plan was to go from London straight to Dubai and then go to Saudi after. I think I want to make a quick stop to Bosnia. I think I want to go to Bosnia after London, so I'll be here for a couple days. We're going to say hi to Prince Andrew. We're going to go to the Rothschild Mansion. We're going to go to the City of London. Modine, I talked to him early too. Yeah, I don't know who else is out here. If you guys are in London, I'm in London. Love Speech has arrived or is here. We're ready to go live all day long, all night long. I'm fasting. I prayed Fajr earlier. I was like this random masjid in Chelsea, like upstairs, and like, SNEAKO, what are you doing here? I'm just here, just checking it out, just chilling, just walking around, just here in London. It's a short flight, not bad. What do you mean we? We want to see Rafet. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Pyrocynical, yeah, he's out here. Press KSI. For what? For what? What else can we do while we're out here? I had some great Jamaican food earlier. British food is terrible. Like, you know, the fish and chips don't have that. You might just try it once to see what it's like. But the Jamaican food's really good. What do they call it? The Yardies. You know, you can get some cheeky Nando's. Delicious. And yeah, we have all these random adapters. I forgot, every time I come to London for the past 6 years, I always forget that they have different adapters. You should see my setup has all these cords and everything. It was a headache to set it up. Kozu was busy eating a dog instead of setting it up this properly. I have an iPad as my second monitor. He didn't know what to do. He was asleep. He was locking the, bro, I don't know what it is. Stacey's like that too. He locks his door. And I'm like, okay, I need to go set up the computer. He comes out in a robe. I'm like, this guy was 100% just jerking off 5 seconds ago. And now his hands are all over all my equipment, all over the camera gear, all over everything. But yeah, some cool ads in London. I don't know who else is here. He's going to the store right now. He's got to go pick up some more adapters and stuff. All right, hopefully get some lotion or whatever he needs. But I'm happy to be here. And also, it's really shit weather right now. I don't know if I should turn the camera and show you. But it's already, we got the complete, London weather, you know, I do kind of want to show you. It always looks like this. Wait, let me turn it and show you. Look at, hold on, please, hope it doesn't disconnect. Look at that. London weather is literally always like this. No sun. I mean, at least it's not, we had a blizzard in New York and like, yeah, I was wondering if the flight was going to get canceled. I had to get a passport. I had to go to Philadelphia. It was so much work to get here. And in the airport, when I didn't get the visa correct, I was ready to go switch on everything and go to Bosnia or cancel the flight. But I ended up upgrading to business. That's why I have high energy. Got business. I got business for me and Warner. Kozu had to sit in premium economy, and he was upset about that. But it's always this. It's literally, London is always this giant cloud over the entire city. But at least it's not freezing cold. At least it's not freezing. Yeah, and everyone's saying you're going to get... Look, I've been coming to London like once a year for the past several years. It's always been okay. You're going to get shanked, innit? You're going to get... Swear down. Swear down you're not going to get shanked. Is this messed up? How's the audio? I'm yelling a lot. Swear down. You can't hear me? Is the audio good or are you guys lying? And I was asking the community, where should I go? They're like, go Croydon, go Peckham, go Brixton. I'm good. I'm going to stay in Central. I probably will do Croydon or something like that when we get all the Mandem together. We'll go to some restaurant in Croydon or something, but here in London, where are you guys from? How international is the chat right now? I know it's like 3-something a.m. in the U.S., not the usual time I'm going live. Not the usual time. Where are you guys from? YouTube and Kick. New Zealand, Israel. You're from London? Pre-recorded? Is this pre-recorded? Shut up. Go to Speaker's Corner. Yeah, isn't that on the weekend? TTS, it should be on. Oh, I didn't add the browser source. El Kozu, of course he didn't. Of course he didn't set it up. Kozu is not locked in at all, bro. Like, you know what? I didn't really appreciate. I love Kozu. I know what? I'm gonna start off by kind of like shit talking the people that I work with and the team, but you really appreciate. Steezy was the literal goat. This is the goat. Kozu is just like, bro. Kozu, when the airport, every time we get to TSA or through customs, they're like, "Can I see your passport?" Kozu goes, "Type shit." They start searching his bag because every time you go through TSA and you have a bunch of camera gear, they're gonna look through a bunch of batteries. And he's like, "Yeah, check it all, check it all." He's like, he asked him a question, like, "What is this backpack? What is the IRL bag?" He's like, "Type shit." Why are you talking? Why? He's looking in the camera and he's like, "Bro, if we might get stopped. Like already, we have these free speech stuff. And it's just like, can you just lock in for 5? Like, he's like clip farming, and there's no clip to go. There's nobody filming. He's constantly clip farming. We get in the cab. It's a Chinese guy. He's like, "What's up, Unk?" We leave the cab, saying goodbye to the Chinese driver. He's like, "Shout out to you standing up for the Asian community." Like, no one's filming. Like, why? We'll get him to show up a little bit. I need him to explain himself. But yeah, okay. I need to add the TTS browser source. Send me the TTS browser source. They text me right now? Okay, they just did. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can add that. There's always something, but at least we got, it looks pretty good though. Pretty efficient setup. Pretty efficient. I'm glad I figured out this iPad thing. Got to rest up a little bit. Got to, you guys know I haven't been sleeping much because I've been working a lot and I had to get the passport, but that was totally worth it. I highly recommend, whenever you're wondering if you should get business class, do it, because there's never a time where I got business and I regretted it. Every time you get business, you love it. Okay, the TTS should be on. Adding this browser. Okay, it should be pinned in both chats. And there's lots to talk about, lots to get into. It should be good. Do a test team. I got test teams in London. Okay. Watch Tommy G. Yeah, let's go catch up with everything. It's going to be, I have to cover some stuff. It's going to be good. And then I got to rest up and then doing another collab and got some podcasts going on. I want to go on a podcast tour while I'm out here. So message to UK podcast people. Maybe we can link up with Cheyenne Reynolds again. Remember her? We could do that. I don't have test teams in London. It doesn't look like they're testing it. If the TTS doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not going to go stress out about it. I'll figure it out later. How's Londidistan? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's very good. We were walking around the Julian Assange building. But yeah, anybody, if you guys got a podcast here in London, I'm down to do it. I'm doing one today. I haven't done a real podcast tour in a minute. And I think it'd be good. There's lots to talk about. It's been a very active year. Obviously, free Tyler Oliveira. Tyler Oliveira exposes the... Can you say Jewish scamming in London? Tyler Oliveira exposes the non-goy scamming in New Jersey. He gets banned on Patreon. But if you expose Somalis for opening up daycares in Minnesota, you get invited to the White House. Tyler's banned on Patreon. I just subscribed to it too. I was a Patreon sub for about 10 hours. I want my refund, Tyler Oliveira. I want my Patreon refund. I didn't even get to watch the content yet. But apparently made a new website, so we'll go check that out. Shout out to Tyler, exposing the non-goys. But if it's Muslims, then you get White House, Peter Thiel starts sucking your dick, Elon Musk, JD Vance, they all become your best friends. They all become your best friends. I was also clicking around earlier. I saw Nick Fuentes talked about me on stream for 16 minutes. It's like the clip is Nick Fuentes goes scorched earth on SNEAKO for 16 minutes straight. Oh, it's working? Can you guys hear the TTS or am I tripping? The Jews took your Patreon. Hey, stop saying non-goy while I'm here in London. I love Keir Starmer. Long live the Queen. Hail Prince Andrew. I'm a London guy, okay? You can hear, can't see. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I got the ghetto headphones. But yes, sir. Who else? Oh, Shamsi's here. Yeah, who else? I was trying to think of the collabs, the people that are out here in London. The last one, when it came here, it used to be Pearl, right? Pearl had a show here. I think she left. Who else? Jake Future declared war on Israel. No, he didn't. Who else is out here? There's nobody. Cheyenne Reynolds, but, did she kind of now that the Manosphere is over. Yeah, no, like now that they're dropping that documentary on the Manosphere, and I feel like it's not even a thing anymore. It's like looks maxing is the thing. When are you going to Pakistan, you coward? Much love to SNEAKO and Warner. We love you, brother. Okay, we're good. Beta Squad? Chat, I don't know anybody in the Beta Squad besides KSI. I don't know anybody in the Beta Squad besides... I don't know them. Who's out here? Young Philly? Young Philly's out here, right? Did he beat the allegations? Is Russell Brand here, or is he getting arrested in America? Who's here? There's not that many people here. There's dust all over the lens. Those who did not. Steezy, if you can hear me, can you come back? Steezy, if you can hear me, can you stop trying to have your own career as a director and just stay with Love Speech forever? Waze, if you can hear me. Waze, if you can hear me. It's okay. It's okay. W Kozu. W Kozu. This is pissing me off. It's all crooked. Well, at least we got the camera set up. It's better than, like, sometimes you guys complain about the hotel setup before, but this is professional. This is good. All right, so let's get into everything from today. Happy to be here. Young Philly's gonna molest you. Is he a molester? I didn't know that. I thought he beat it. I had sex with SNEAKO. No, you didn't. Oh, Modine? Yeah, why don't I could link him. Holland, I think the soccer players, after the club thing, I don't really know how that's going to work out. What else? Those kick streamers. I'm not really going to do club content right now. Ty Mitchell's in Derby. If you live in the UK, why would you not live in London? I've been to the UK like 5, 6, 7 times. And I always just go to London. Like, why do you guys live in Manchester? I don't get it. Halalko lives in, like, where does he live? Birmingham? Birmingham? Like, why are you guys there? The UK is a Christian nation. It's literally a Muslim country now. London's a shithole. That's beautiful over here. I don't get it. Like, you're like, oh, I'm from the UK. I live in Derby. What the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? It's like living in upstate New York. That doesn't... Manchester? Why? Like, why... Derby. Are people from Liverpool besides SD Kid? It's better up north. If you have the clouds here, why would it be better up north? I don't get it. Just be in London. Stop like making it confusing and have other places here. You know, you want to see the London Eye, the Ferris wheel. You want to have some fish and chips. Can you do an interview with Jesse Ventura? I don't know who that is. I don't know. Collab with Abu Central C. If Central C's here, I think he lives in East London, right? The TV's crooked. Yeah, Warner was trying to fix it. They always fucking... It is crooked. You're right. This is pissing me off now. Yeah, I'm going to break it if I keep touching it. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, Birmingham is Pakistan. You haven't explored up north? I don't really want to go. You know, I'd rather just stay here. Anyway, the TV's broken. Great. That's going to bother me the whole stream. Oh my God, it looks so annoying. It looks... It looks so annoying. No, it's a good hotel. Luckily, we got a nice spot. We got a nice place here. Meet with Power Cynical again. Yeah, he's out here. He's out here. I'm not cortisol spiking. David Icke. Yeah, right. I was just speaking. Anyway, let's go see everything from today. I hope everything on the desktop stream works. Happy to be here. Love speech. All right. All right. How's this? Does this look good? Not bad, huh? Respond to Nick. We'll get to that. Shut up, Chud. All right. What did I tweet? I'm trying to see what I was talking about. Here we are. This is this morning around 5 a.m. Been up for a while now. Of course, the audio's not working. I hate, man, Chinese people. I love Chinese people. That was a joke. Please work now.
Yo, what up, G? Where we at, man?
Have no fear. SNEAKO's here. London town in it. The man done pulled up. We're going to have some cheeky Nandos. Come on, Taraweez soon.
Well, what we got planned today, bro?
Hey, we're gonna go stream, meet up with the Mandem. Can't say too much because the cameras is watching. Don't want us to tell the feds everything, you in it.
Oh man.
But we're gonna be streaming. A lot of streams coming up.
Dude, it's so great traveling with Warner because he knows how to lighten the mood. He saw it in the airport when my visa was getting rejected after you had to type the question, "Have you ever been accused of being part of an extremist group?" He could see like I started like having a rage moment. And he's just there like, "Oh, everything's cool. Hey, that girl, she's got a fat ass. Oh shit, look at that." Just like keeping the spirit, because you guys know how I get. I do cortisol spike a lot. Keeps it nice and wholesome.
Guys, you already know the routine if you've seen it for the past 2 years. Pull up streaming live on YouTube and Kick.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Yo.
But yeah, got some good stuff lined up already. Cool. Well, that was in Chelsea. And I was like this area too. I don't know if you guys know London like that. I lived here I didn't live in London, but I was like in this area for a month back in 2020, 2021. Do you guys remember well, okay, I'll just be real with it. I wasn't going to say it. You remember the Cuties video? That backyard where I filmed that video, I was living in London at the time. That was in Chelsea, Kensington. And walking around that area, it's like, oh, that's where I made the Cuties video. But yeah, I miss it here, man. We used to do meetups in Hyde Park. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat who went to the Hyde Park meetups. And I remember like 5 years ago when I did the Hyde Park meetup, like 1/4 or maybe even 1/3 of the people that showed up were Muslim. And at the time I was like a hardcore atheist. And I remember asking the meetups, because back then I had far less motion. I had an Instagram at the time. I would just post my Instagram story, "Hey, meet up in Hyde Park." Go no security. Me and a fan would go and like film, and then people would just come up and I'd talk to them, hang out, and then we'd sit down and do Q&As, talent show. I was looking around, it was like 1/3 Muslims. Like I saw these black people with kufis, a lot of hijabis out there, and I didn't know that many Muslims in America. And so at one point I asked the meetup, it was like 300 people. I'm like, how come so many Muslims like my content? They're like, "Oh no, we resonate with you." And there was a bonding moment because at the talent show, there was this gay guy show up with the crop top and he starts like doing this thing. And I remember like I looked and all the Muslims were making the same face that I was making. Doom. They're like, and I'm like, okay, there's something there. There's something there. Years later, here I am, part of Londonistan for this trip. But I miss it. Walking around, it's close to, they got the phone booths that nobody uses. But London has changed a lot. It's a gloomy city. It's similar to, it's like New York in a parallel universe. It's like New York in a different dimension, in a way. It has some dark energy too, but it's fast, it's bustling, it's multicultural, it's great. I like it. I like London. As long as they don't arrest me. I saw this earlier too. So Modi, look at this. I completely vindicated about this. Completely vindicated. In India, there is great admiration for India's resolve, courage, and achievements. We love India. And do you know what it says in the Quran? Allah says in the Quran that the Jews will unite with the pagans the most against the Muslims. Doom. The Jews and the pagans will unite the most. That they have a strong bond against the Muslims. Hindu, obviously, they believe in 330 million gods. Jews, they worship Satan. That's a joke. Don't arrest me. That was a joke. But so they work together. But let's go see. Full support for Israel, sir. In India, great admiration. Let's see.
Honorable members, in India, there is a great...
That was brutal, bro. My impression was not even... That didn't even scratch the surface of what I just heard. In India, they support this force. I tweeted saying, it's like Modi and Netanyahu hugging is like two fat retarded bitches telling each other, exactly.
admiration for Israel's resolve, courage, and achievements. Long before we related to each other as modern states, we were linked by ties.
Oy vey, can you put some subtitles on him? What's this guy saying? What's this brown guy saying? Is he gonna support us or what? Why do you keep talking? I can't hear you.
That go back more than 2,000 years. The book of Esther refers to India,
India.
Hodu. The Talmud records trade with India in ancient times.
Okay, he's quoting the Talmud records that they traded with India. They traded with India. The Talmud also says that Jesus is burning in feces and excrement in hell. The Talmud says that Jesus is burning in poopy. The same poopy that I throw at... Okay, all right, I'm joking. Sorry. Okay.
Jewish merchants traveled across
I don't
sea
hear...
routes
What is he saying?
that connected the Mediterranean with the
Mediterranean.
Indian Ocean.
Indian.
They came seeking opportunity and dignity.
Dignity. They found dignity in India.
They became one of us. Jewish communities have lived in India without fear of persecution.
There's Jews in India? Can you imagine being a Jew in India? That's quite the combo, huh?
Or discrimination. They have preserved their faith and participated fully in society. That record is a source of pride for us. Honorable members, the Bene Israel of Maharashtra, the Kochini Jews of Kerala,
I can't hear what he's saying, bro.
the Baghdadi Jews of Kolkata and Mumbai,
Okay, that's just that's ridiculous, bro.
and the Bene Manasseh of the Northeast have enriched India.
India.
In my home state, Gujarat, there is a school set up by a Bene Israeli family,
Okay, is he just bragging about how much they glaze Jews? What's the point of this?
Mr. and Mrs. Best. It is an excellent school, and of course, it is called the best school.
Do you guys think he's just doing this because he hates Pakistan? Boom. Is this just to try to get at the Muslims in Pakistan? They're clapping, and I feel like they don't even know what he said. They just felt the applause break timing and just started clapping, but they have no idea what he said. Yes,
Edwin
that's why.
Myers gave shape to the film's division of India
India.
and was towering figure in the history of Indian cinema. Dr. Rubin David
Is he Hindu?
was the founder of the Kankaria Jew in Ahmedabad. The actor David Abraham Chaulkar, or Uncle David, become a household name.
Bro, everyone's Oh my god, bro, you put in the whole synagogue to sleep, bro. Them niggas is bored. Holy shit. This Zelensky's asleep. All these yarmulke dudes are like, oh god, wrap it up already. This guy's face palming. Half these people are holding their noses.
Across the country. Walter Kaufman
Oh,
composed the signature tune for All India Radio. David Sassoon built many institutions that still serve Indian society. And of course, the heroic contribution of Lieutenant General J.F.R. Jacob during the 1970 war with Pakistan.
But Pakistan, oh, wait, did I call it? All right. So this strategic alliance is just because he hates Pakistan, he hates Muslims. Allegedly, in my opinion. I'm just joking. And it's a strategic idea of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And as Allah says in the Quran, the pagans and the Jews will unite the most against the Muslims. Here we are.
Widely known.
Allah really cooked in the Quran. God really cooked in the Quran. This guy's fast asleep. He's sleeping so much it's about to slip off his head.
I had the honor of working closely with him after his retirement. We discussed India-Israel relations, among many other things, over many cups of tea. There have been countless others whose contributions are woven into India's rich fabric of life. Honorable
Wait, look at even Netanyahu's falling asleep. Netanyahu looks like he's... I'm not even trying to troll. Like, this is what someone's face looks like when they smell something bad. This guy looks so annoyed. He hates his life right now. He wants to go home. He looks disgusted. He's pooping. These two guys here are both asleep. These Jews are both asleep. Look how disgusted. Everyone in here looks disgusted. They all look like they just heard the news that somebody died.
Members,
and it's really a speech of an Indian prime minister giving full support.
There was movement from India to Israel too. When many Indian Jews migrated to Israel in the mid-20th century.
Indian Jews.
Today, a vibrant Indian origin Jewish community lives here. They are contributed to the building of modern Israel in laboratories and hospitals, in classrooms, and also on the battlefield.
The same hospitals that the IDF bombed for the past several years, or what? Like, what hospitals did the Indians build? The ones that they bombed with kids in them?
They hold firmly that Israel is their fatherland, and India their motherland.
That glaze is crazy. Oh my God. Israel is the fatherland, and India is the motherland. Did you just say publicly on stage that you're getting fucked by Netanyahu? Did you just say, you literally said in elegant Indian words that you are Netanyahu's bitch? Literally. Israel is daddy and I'm the mommy. I'm the mommy and Netanyahu daddy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, now they start. Now they like it. Now they're now they're happy. They look like they smelled a dead rat for the entire time. Look at Netanyahu. Oh yeah, regulated. I'm about to go regulate him. Everyone here, yes, we're in charge, and you're the bitch.
We are proud of them.
We are proud of that. You're proud to be a little bitch for Israel. Jesus. Oh, yeah. In UK, I'm just joking. Keir Starmer, this is a joke. Shout out to Prince Andrew. Free Prince Andrew! This is from yesterday's stream. Were you guys here for this? I think it's total domination.
I think there's a lot to glean from some
total
of the negativity.
Look at it!
But there's a lot of optimism to have to know that our country is back.
We got to do this more.
So, Michael, I've barred Drew from this conversation for too long, and I can see that he really wants to talk about the State of the Union address.
I actually do want to say something, though, about what Isabel said and what Noel said before.
Everybody loved this.
I think the great triumph of the speech was a negative triumph.
Bro!
Bring back into the center of our attention how crazy and bad the Democrats are and will be again.
We got to do this more. Great community bonding activity. Look at that, bro. And it was so funny. Like, one of the funniest moments was just seeing Ben kvetch and seethe throughout that whole thing. We held him hostage. And I also noticed this too. I was thinking about this on the plane. I don't know, see what you guys think. I come to realize that the new strategy is not to completely censor people anymore. Obviously, people like Tyler Oliveira, he did just get his Patreon ban after he exposed the same thing that Nick Shirley exposed with the daycares, just with a different group of people, with the non-goy. Well, I said Netanyahu realized complete censorship of the truth just martyrs those who tell it. So if you completely ban somebody, if you try to eradicate somebody from social media the way they did to me, all it does is kind of validate a lot of what you said. If you say there's an overwhelming control over media by one group and then you get banned over all social media by criticizing that one group, you kind of like prove your own point. And so they realized that instead of trying to censor everybody, we're gonna allow them, not everywhere, still AI ban in most places, but their way to combat it now is not through censorship, but it's through paid bots. It's through paid Indian bots. And look at that. I tweeted this before I even saw the Prime Minister say that he's Israel's bitch. They get Indian bots to reply and to harass, and also they have paid shills. Both of this can be proven true. The amount of bots on X since Elon Musk took over is like multiplied by 3x. You look at replies of any of my tweet, and I'll even look under here, and you can just see that's like so many of these people aren't real, bro. They aren't real people. A lot of it is AI. A lot of it is just AI generated replies. But some of these, like, this is not even a real human. This must be coordinated by some intelligence agency. And what the strategy is to flood the algorithm with Indian bots and paid shills faster than you can refute them. So yeah, it's so easy to refute stupid rhetoric. But if you're constantly arguing with stupid people, you're brought down to that level. And you're going to be always angry, right? You're going to be arguing so much that your energy is drained from hatred, which is why I recommend, like, just not only is it more important right now to protect your energy, but don't involve yourself in every little bickering. We have to get normalized. This is a call to action for all of the love speech community. You have to get used to the fact that they are trying to rage bait you at every second. Intelligence agencies are trying to rage bait you so that you are drained of your energy. If you are replying to these people that are saying stupid things because they're getting it incorrect and they're just spreading around bad rhetoric and things that are obviously misinformation, it's strategic to just get you involved in these internet battles. And then if you reply 5 times to one of these people, you sit back and realize, I was just getting in a shouting match with a computer. Not even, it could be an Indian guy on his toes typing. Most likely it's AI generated by an intelligence agency. So just get used to the rage bait. You have to understand that this is just now the internet. We weren't used to being able to hear this many disrespectful things about our country, about our people, about your faith, but this is very strategically being pushed just to make you mad. People like Netanyahu don't get mad about that. They understand what it is, and then they work around it. Have you ever seen him address all the hate he gets? No, he just acts like it never happened. So we got to do the same thing. Ignore all of it. Just ignore all of it. There's no point in getting in so many of these arguments. And it's really, they want you to do that. They want you to argue with nobodies. They want you to argue with those paid shills. And proof of the paid shills, I don't know if you've noticed, but Candace Owens recently had a brigade come on her, right? Netanyahu said that he was going to pay influencers $7,000 for photo support. But after Candace Owens, which she had a 250,000 live viewers on her expose of Erica Kirk, Turning Point issued an email and told them specifically what talking points to use to refute her. Look at that. Candace Owens is evil, pure evil. This is demonic, straight up satanic level attack on a widow and her kids. Candace is a demon obsessed with destroying Charlie's family. How can any real Christian stay silent while she attacks Erica Kirk like this? She's not asking questions. She's conducting a witch hunt. This is exactly what Dan Bongino said on his podcast the day after Candace Owens announced the video on Erica Kirk. Word for word. Dan Bongino said word for word exactly what's in this Turning Point email. And all the 7K influencers, the Peter Thiel cabal, the MAGA people, all the conservatives who are up in arms about Somali daycares but said nothing about the non-Goys in Jersey, they all were offered money. Most of them took it, and most of them promoted out saying this, that Candace Owens is evil and she's demonic. And you saw this repeated. There's always strategic campaigns. It's like a marketing campaign for talking points and for ideology. You can't believe any of these people. The way to differentiate who you should listen to and who you shouldn't listen to is if people are willing to admit that Epstein worked for Israel. If people aren't willing to admit that very obvious fact, they're a shill. You can't ever listen to them again. If they can't call what happened in Palestine, what's happening now, a genocide, you can't listen to them. They are paid shills. They have nothing of value to say. These are two of the biggest specific issues that are a test and show where people are at. If they're paid asset, if they're genuine, or if they have a real agenda by somebody else. Always remember those two things. Should I listen to this person? Okay, can they admit it's a genocide, and can they say Epstein worked for Israel? If they can't say those, cut them off. And look at that. They even put a call to action, quote, or replied to this tweet. They put a link, share and quote this, post your own version, flood the replies. This coordinated push worked against her before. They're admitting it. It can bury this trailer before episode 1 even drops. Don't let this discernment crowd spin this as brave truth-telling. It's exploitation of tragedy. If you're in, hit reply with in, and we'll loop you with the next update. For Charlie, for Erica, for the kids, for what's left of decency on our side, stay strong. And regardless, even though I put that push, Candace Owens ignored all that, and she still had a very successful show. It's easy for you to say you don't have kids. Well, I don't know what you mean. Iran war update? I don't know. Okay, moving on. Do you guys understand that point? Are we on the same page? Some Nick stuff. Okay, I want to go see this trailer. The new Netflix trailer for Inside the Manosphere by Louis Theroux, which is dropping March 11th. It's during Ramadan. I want to ask if I can get a watch party done. If I could watch this on stream, I would love to. Let's go see the new trailer. The first one was highly centered around me. I think this one includes a lot more footage and is less of a teaser.
I normally train a little bit earlier in the day. I like to start my day off working out, doing hard things. Who are you talking to? What, do I not talk to them? Don't talk to him. Really? Talk to you.
We're not on social media now. What would you say is the message?
I coach boys how to make money.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
How to be outside the system. How to be proper guys.
Shut up or nut up.
Would you see me that way? Did you look at my arms?
The stature's not saying too much.
I was entering the Manosphere, a wild frontier of streamers whose behavior is reshaping the culture.
People ask me why Miami, and I tell them because if it was 120 years ago, I'd be on a horse on the way to California to dig for gold.
Whose appeal has proved irresistible to hordes of young fans. 15 is probably like your main demographic.
No, it isn't.
They hear that content, they think it's acceptable.
Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman! What? What have I done?
I'm doing it for money. I don't care about
The morality of it.
I'm not living for other people. I'm living for myself.
The mother of my children, she doesn't talk to other men.
We don't cross into each other's lane.
Stings, huh? You seem upset by it. You seem upset by it.
Do you consider yourself a misogynist?
I love women and I actually understand them.
You think you know better than they do?
They want a guy that can lead them and dominate them.
Got anything to say to the live, Thoreau?
Not really. Do you think Satanists are running the world?
Absolutely.
They talk about misinformation on the internet. This is what they're talking about.
I'm raw, I'm not a puppet, I'm not controlled. I don't do this bullshit editing that you guys do, because I'm real.
Are you getting triggered?
All right. That looks very interesting so far. I'm excited to see this. This is something that I would watch even if I wasn't in it. So there's a couple things to break down. I was speaking about this before. I was wondering what they were going to include from my time there. One thing that I could definitely tell here, and this is my observation, is that he was definitely leaning into the fact, and I could tell he was performing. I told this to Louis. I could see he's a content creator too. And so what he's trying to do is position himself like, I'm the liberal soy boy, and these are the toxic manosphere. And at the time I was doing my daily vlogs. I was doing Project X. I was in New York City. And he wasn't really getting what he was looking for. And so I started to dial it up for him because I wanted to help him out. You know, he came out there, he had a big crew, and it wasn't as toxically masculine as he was expecting. So I tried to ramp it up a bit. And he showed a part of our debate where we were debating about transgenderism. And I thought he wasn't going to put it in because I crushed him. But it's in the trailer where you can see when I smile at the camera like this, we're standing outside. I don't know how he asked about Gorlock the Destroyer. And I mentioned, like, yeah, I mean, I have no problem with Gorlock, but that's a dude. You know, Gorlock was born a man. And he's like, well, you just use the pronouns. I'm like, I'm not going to change the English language and change my vocabulary to appeal someone's feelings. And he goes, he did that throughout the documentary, the trailer. He keeps going, instead of making an argument, he just makes a face, kind of like Jim Halpert in The Office. It's like, that's the same debate strategy. Did you notice Kamala Harris had that same exact debate strategy against Donald Trump in 2024? Whenever she was on stage at the debate, and Trump would say something like, hey, it's true. I love you. Kamala would just go. She would clip farm by doing faces. This is like a new liberal debate strategy because they can't win on rhetoric, right? But because they appeal to emotion. So they just go like, and then all the other liberals watching would be like, oh yeah, totally. Well, let's watch it again. But not the whole thing. I just want to show you some key moments here that I'm excited about. I hope they don't do me dirty. I would be disappointed because, you know, I wasn't streaming. I didn't get any content out of this. I was just, you know, wanted to help them out. I have respect for documentarians, for film.
Whose appeal has proved irresistible.
So yeah, I remember they were looking for more B-roll. And I was trying to, because I'm also a filmmaker, right? And we're going around the city. This is in Soho. Or this is Nolita, actually. This is Nolita, the neighborhood close to Soho. And he's like, we need B-roll. He's like, why don't you shadow box? I was like, oh, okay, I get it. He wants me to lean into, like, masculine stuff. And so I was like, all right. And of course, that's the first thing that they used in the trailer was that. out of everything. Keep
Some
going.
young fans.
Aura, Angola. They had to blur out all their faces. I'm sorry, because he made him sign a bunch of waivers, right? But Netflix is different than streaming, so he had to blur all these. Shout out to these guys right here. You know, they came up, and I was wondering if he was going to put this in too. It does make me look good. There were some other debates I had with women in the street. One girl called me a misogynist. That's definitely going in. That's exactly the content he was looking for. But I'm happy this made it in. Too bad they can't have their faces in.
15 is probably...
And then there's another moment. Oh, yeah, this clip.
It's acceptable.
Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman! What? What have I done?
I'm dead.
Father! This clip, bro. This is 3 years old at this point. You guys have seen this before, right? You guys have seen this before. W kids. So this is in 2023. I'm at a baseball game with Lil Pump, and we're walking to go get some snacks, some popcorn or something, and then kids come up, fuck the women, fuck the transgender. And I go, no. We love everybody. They're like literally jumping up and down, like jumping beans. And I'm like, no. No. And that is one of the most viral clips. But, you know, secretly, privately, don't tell anybody, I really like that clip. You know, because in this Louis Theroux, in this really liberal-dominated, you know, suppression of anything masculine, right? Living in the place of shame, it's like, you know, to see some kids just kind of like, obviously, you know, this is like the way they talk on Call of Duty. They don't actually mean that. They're joking around. It's like, man, the kids are going to be all right. The kids are, like, obviously, yeah, that's wrong. They're in school. You shouldn't say fuck these people. But the fact that they're like, there's an act of defiance from the youth against all the indoctrination, it's like, the kids will be all right. Allegedly. Truth through funny, yeah, they're joking around, dude. Kids can't joke anymore without Louis Theroux making a face. Without making a face and being shocked and horrified. It's toxic and problematic.
What have I done?
I'm doing it for money.
There's one more moment. I think the last one is here.
Not really. Do you think Satanists are running the world?
Absolutely.
You know what I should have said here? No, it's not Satanist. It's because right here, you know, I'm getting a coffee. I was about to go edit my vlog for the day. And we're standing in front of these magazines, and there's Antichrist symbology on so many of these things. I think like it's actually right here. And I told him, you know why this is, right? No, redeem. Thank you for the TTS. Okay, I guess it is working. To Satanists run the world, yes. And you know what's great too? And why content is better than film now in terms of rhetoric? Is that now, after people have seen the Epstein files, Louis Theroux realizes everybody knows this is true. This is pre-Epstein files. I'm saying Satanists control the world. Baal worshippers, Moloch worshippers. Before, that was a little bit more conspiratorial and crazy. That's why I put it in the trailer, because it makes it seem like this is a crazy thing. Now, can anybody refute that? Can anybody be like, oh no, actually Satanists are just like a small little sect of edgy people? No. This is the truth. So, looking forward to this. Hopefully I can get that watch party done. Hey, maybe, wait, is Louis Theroux, is he in London right now? Let's do an interview with him. Louis Theroux, if you're in London, I'm here in London. Let's pull up and do some promo for let's do some promo for it. I don't need to get paid for it. Let's do some promo. We'll talk about your upcoming documentary, Inside the Manosphere. I look forward to it. Hey, I put in a lot of work for your thing. Maybe you can come on the stream. We could have a conversation, filmmaker to filmmaker. It'd be interesting. All right, there's more. I'm going to go through the clips. Let's go see, what did Nick Fuentes say? I don't think I can put this on YouTube. So this is 16 minutes. Nick Fuentes goes scorched earth on SNEAKO for 16 minutes and Muslims and stuff. So YouTube, come on over. Oh, $50 super chat on YouTube. I appreciate it. I didn't see that earlier because the iPad's pretty small. Thanks so much. You said, I'm a London black cab driver and firefighter in London. Happy to drop you around and donate all the money you would pay in the cab to your Gaza charity. Where can I contact you? Hey, thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it big time. You're a black cab driver. Post this screenshot right here. Screenshot this and post it in the Twitter community, and I'll DM you. Thanks a lot, bro. Yeah, could use a driver while I'm out here. All right, YouTube, we got to get into some, more edgier topics. Come on over to Kick right now. I'll put the link in the chat for you. I wish I could put this on YouTube, but it is what it is. Kick.com/SNEAKO. There we go. Click that right now. Come on over to Kick, innit? Come on over. That was like Irish. All right, this ended. We're back on Kick. And did you